Hello friends, how are you? Today is the 9th of April 2022. Here's the square spiral garden, your update. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There are things that are growing and pollen is blowing. Anyway, trying to get this guy twisted around there so that he's in with the other vine. He was sticking out at me. Yeah, I tied this up a little bit. This is my wild grapevine. It's literally wild. And the purpose of it, of course, is for eating greens, fresh raisiny greens. Really liking how that turned out. All right, I showed you that already. I have some strawberry plants that I pulled out for a friend of mine. She's had strawberry plants, but they didn't make it. I'm like, well, I got them for you. Got my tomato cages, which I use for a lot of things, not just tomatoes. Look at those paper whites. Look at them. Still wild over here. Apples coming out. I think I'm going to spray them when I'm done with this video. Artemisia doing really nicely. Look at that. I think this is its third year in. I took down the toad abode. I had a big broken pot over the top of that one. I'm hoping that the toads will still use it because we do have a couple of toads in the pond, or frogs. One of them was hopping around earlier today, getting in my way and being cute. Again, look at those paper whites. Oh my God. We've got strawberries coming up everywhere. Blooming. These are strawberries with the white flowers, the ones you can eat. Yarrow, of course, taking over the world. Now that is right there. These are the black-eyed Susans that are coming back already. More paper whites. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Meow. Just kitten. Peonies still coming up. Here's the other apple. So yeah, I need to get out here and spray them with the copper sulfide, I think is the name. There's another peony. There's our pinks or phlox. No, those are phlox. Phlox, so those will have pretty purple flowers. I think there's one right over there already. And there's a kitten. We'll check out the mulberries. They're looking very mulberry-ish. I hung up that basket because all it did was sit on the ground, and I was like, well, I've got a hook with nothing else to do. Hazelnuts budding out. Garlic doing real good. Violet's doing real good. Elderberry doing real good. Still have not moved this thing or figured out what I'm going to do with it. If you got any ideas, post them below. Now this hazelnut is already much farther leafed out than the other one. And this is the one I think had catkins. So we might actually get a couple of nuts this year. More wildness, more wildness. Here's the service berry. Definitely got to get out here and spray. Look at that. I think that is the pinkening. Nothing going on over there, but look at this grapevine. Look at that kitten. Look at that kitten. Look at the kitten. What's good, kitty? What's good, kitty? What's a good kitty? What's a good book, baby? What's good, kitty? Good kitty. What's your baby? She's a good baby. Oh, sorry. Yeah, look at these grapes. Look at these grapevines. So they did not get shocked at all. The wild rose doing good. All right, here. I said I was going to fix this, and instead I jury-rigged it. This is, every time I'd come out here, one of the other of these would have been falling on the ground. Plop! And that's where I had put planted things under here and over here. And it's like, don't fall on the things I just planted. So yeah, bung, 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 bung. I tied them together. Yeah, I told y'all I was going to fix them, and I did not. Blueberries. Look at all those flowers. Look at all those flowers. Look, we're going to have blueberries. So many. I've got wild strawberry here. These ones have yellow flowers. They're kind of pretty. And one garden I had, I let them go. And they choked out absolutely everything. Nothing else could grow. More blueberries. More blueberries. I'm so happy. Here's another strawberry plot. I have strawberries in with my blueberries. Here's my little tiny blueberry bush. Look at the little tiny. It's so little. Not seeing anything on the maypops yet, but check this out. I told you I moved a broken pot. Well, I reunited it with its other half, and there is a missing chunk, but there's nothing I can do about that. But my child had herbs in a pot when they were in an apartment, and I just kept the pots when they moved here. So this is their rosemary and their oregano that came out of those pots. And I sort of half, oops, that guy had dirt on him. I sort of half buried this, not quite half, maybe a quarter into the ground to give them support so that they can hold together better. And then where the gap is over here, I just sort of mounded up some dirt so that it can kind of spill out. I think that's going to turn out good. I read that rosemary actually likes acidic soil. We do not have acidic soil here. And oh, y'all, first I'm going to show you oh, look at this. I'll have to get that with scissors. Trimmers. What is this? Rhubarb. Rhubarb's coming up. I'm so happy. Here's my other project. Ta-da! So I put some lettuce in up here this morning. I had that one in next to the driveway and just never used it. And then I had this one, I have used it. And of course it's got the string also. And I've got little sticks and things so that things can climb. So my plan is, the strawberries taking over the world over here. This was our cilantro. I picked most of it this morning, leaving the rest to go to seed. But my plan here is to plant squash down along here, let it grow up and across these, which I also tied to over there, and then hang down. We'll see how that works. When I was picking cilantro this morning, I already bonked my head on that, knocked it down, had to set it back up. Yeah, boy. And now the strawberry patch. Whoa, in 3D. Look at all these strawberry flowers. Look at all the beautiful flowers. Aren't they pretty? You can see they're related to roses distantly. The flowers are still real similar. And we still have some in the freezer, I realized. Look at all the strawberries. I'm gonna have to get my little nieces and nephews over here to pick them. They'll be ready probably about a month. Still wild over here. Still got some compost to go in. That's from today. Here's the other grapevine, also budding out, also looking real good. So I'm very encouraged. I think we're gonna have a good grape harvest this year, our first really good grape harvest. I don't know what to do with these either. That guy over there I'm gonna use for cucumbers. Maybe I could move these to the center of the garden and put in more cucumbers. I don't know. See, I want to put cucumbers over there because that's where the hose winds up and pours water down, so it stays pretty damp over there. And I understand that they actually like damp. Again, the garlic, holy cow. And the, what is this? Wormwood. Isn't it beautiful? Still got lots of cleanup to do over here, but my oxeye wild daisies are already budding out. Uh-oh, I missed some of the wild strawberries earlier. Those little pretty little yellow flowers. I've been pulling them out. I don't want them to crossbreed with my serious strawberries. So that's your square spiral garden update. It's been a beautiful day. It started out cold and ended up mild. Just pan around here. Okay, that's not very nice, is it? Yes, please look at the ends of my garden things. Okay, here we go, panning around. Lots of work left to do, lots of work already done. Well, it felt like a lot of work. All right, I hope that you are well and happy. Let's get a close-up on the wee pond again because it's got froggies. He's got froggies. All right, until next time.